Bit of change of plans. I was the Kakarot. Oh, thanks headphones. I was Kakarot. Will you let me talk for once? Jesus Christ. Still need to get new. Yeah, how about now? Thank you. So can I speak now without being cut off? Thank you. Hey Sean. Hey Isabel, I'm doing alright. Bit of change of plans today. I was going to stream Dragon Ball Z Kakarot today, but every time I put the damn disc in and I tried to load the game up, it would say that the disc cannot be read. There might be dirt or scratches on it. So I don't know how in the world the game would have gotten dirt or scratches on it when I haven't played it in like 4 years. Like I did like an initial playthrough of the game on my old channel. And I wanted to do another one for this particular channel, but until I can clean the disc, I guess, until it's sparkling clean and there's no dust or scratch marks on it, I guess I can't do anything until it's sparkling clean, like Sparkling Zero or whatever. I have no idea. I have no idea why. I hadn't touched it in like years and somehow the disc is dirty. So how is everybody today? I wish you could use... I wish there was CPU battles in this game. I really wish. Hello, Mayor Man. How are you doing? Nice of you to stop by.
My power level is 500.
530,000 ain't a very important number anymore. Just use a cloth that's soft lent. We do have cloth. We do.
You're hopelessly stupid.
I use tissue paper. I literally use tissue paper. I put it under I put it under my tap in my sink, and then I clean it with tissue paper.
It's over.
I'm the strongest in the universe! And that is why, you horrible... You must die by my hand!
I'm just happy that transformation in Shantae, which can quick motion, how much of a pain in the ass it was to figure out how to enter Twink Palace.
I haven't had a thrill like that in a long time.
And I thought trying to enter Oasis Town was a pain. Oh yeah! There were definitely some things in the first Shantae game I really didn't like. There's a lot of negatives.
Select your fighter!
You meant Twinkle Palace. Yeah. There is a lot of things in the first game that I really did not like when I played it initially.
I don't need 30 minutes. I only need one finger to beat you.
Select your fighter!
There were a lot of things I didn't like about the first game when I played it initially. Oh, this is actually that's actually correct. That's actually one of his armor colors, if I remember right. Like obviously the snake ladies that have homing attacks are a pain in the ass. But also I didn't really like the transformations. Like you have to press buttons to activate the transformation you want. Like you had to remember like the button layout of what transformation you would use. Oh, I thought that was pretty annoying. Something I wasn't expecting from Risky's Revolution was the game giving specific reasons why Sky and Bolo moved to Scuttletown. Yeah, because they were in different towns. They lived in two different areas. Because they lived in two different areas. Sky lived in the desert, and I think Bolo was in some town called Watertown, I think. Ow. Try this!
Broly.
There's Chilai. I love you too, Isabel.
Send Broly. Send Broly back to the planet he grew up on!
They'll probably still get contracts for WWE anyway, even if they got eliminated from Legends and Future Greats.
You're tough, but you're wasting your energy.
We all thought it was just so they could be closer to Shantae, but no, there were actually reasons for them moving. I wonder what the reasons were.
At last, I can finally test the power of my perfect.
I wonder what the reasons were. Roxanne's boyfriend Drake got eliminated. He'll probably Yeah, he'll probably get a contract anyway. A lot of the people in the show are probably already know they've got contracts for WWE.
Against you, huh?
This is no game. Prepare yourself.
This is no game. But I thought that's why you started the Cell games.
See this one? It's futile. You think of them?
I thought that's why you started the Cell games, because you wanted it to be a game. Oops. Sky's reasoning for moving was to keep an eye on Shantae, whatever that's supposed to mean. And I would say Bolo, but it'll spoil a surprise that relates to him. Fair enough. I don't really want to know. If there's specific things that ends up spoiling certain situations that happen in the game, then I don't want to know.
How dare you! How dare you!
Show him, Gohan. Let him see our combined power.
That's not how I remember it happening. I remember Vegeta blasting him.
I did it! Dad! Gohan! Win! I don't really like to fight. Sometimes
Whatever that's supposed to mean. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Like, I have no idea.
select your fighter!
Like what is Sky expecting Shantae to do? Get a boyfriend or something, and she wants to get a boyfriend or something, and she wants to make sure that she doesn't get one or something? I have no idea why she wants to keep an eye on Shantae. Is Sky older than her? Is that why? Because she wants to be the adult for her? That's why Uncle Mimic's there. It's nothing important to the story, but I was very surprised when the surprise happened. I don't want to ruin it. But it happens early in the game, so you'll see it. Maybe she thinks she'll be evil and destroy the town. I highly doubt that. I think Sky wants to keep an eye on Shantae is either she's protective or because Roddy Tops is there. Honestly, I think the Roddy Tops thing makes the most sense because she's a zombie. She could always turn Shantae into a zombie without even looking. Because that's why Sky hates her, because they don't like each other. It started raining. Well, it's not exactly a warm day today. And this is Vegito Black!
It will be completed when all remaining life has been extinguished.
Select stage!
And this is Vegito Black! Because he's got Goku's black attire.
Brace yourself for the coming battle.
I actually think Sky is the oldest in Shantae's group. Would make sense. Yeah, it was a good match, but still, I don't really like Julia losing. You know, like she should be a threat, but it's WWE. I shouldn't be surprised at this rate.
Since the two of you fused, we decided to fuse too.
And we also decided to look like Goku Black.
Once again, more.
Obviously, Mimic's the oldest.
And why is it? Because the gods are great.
Be quiet. I wonder how old he would actually be. Would Mimic be in his 40s, his 50s, his 60s? Maybe late 30s? 'Cause he sure as hell is not young. Ha!
Can't be. A god losing to a mortal. This cannot happen. I am a god. I am justice given form. I am the world. The most noble, splendid, immortal, and supremely powerful god.
Zamagotcha!
Damn mortals! It's over. Final Kamehameha! Come on, get serious already.
Given context clues from the games, Mimic definitely qualifies as a senior citizen.
Select your fighter. I've had my fill of bad futures. Select Frieza.
What an unexpected thrill.
Select stage. Rocky Field.
What an unexpected thrill.
A fierce
Well, in Bravebrook. Well, Sean, I think it answers your question that Carmen Petrovic isn't a heel, because she wrestled Jada Parker, who I'm very sure is a heel.
I came to kill you.
Oh.
This is a surprise. Someone on this backward planet has heard of me.
Are you ready?
You'll regret this! Never do! It's clear you have a death wish. Impudent one.
See how you like this?
Right.
See you.
Keep at it. Keep at it. You miserable insect!
Oh my god!
I will defend the peace of this world.
His own attack killed him.
That's all for now. Thanks, everyone.
That was not the plan. That was not the plan, but... Oh, that's funny. Good job, Fraser. You let your own disc... His own attack! Got him again, just like on Planet Namek. When will you ever learn, Fraser? Ow. Well, that is the most villain thing ever, that they don't learn from their mistakes.
Goku isn't the only Super Saiyan. There's another one right here.
Trunks! Win!
That's all for now. Thanks, everyone.
I think Risky's Revolution has really good potential to be a pretty good game. I think it's got some potential, but obviously it'll be but it'll be using the Game Boy graphics. It'll be using Game Boy graphics. I really hope, because one of my favorite things about the Shantae games are the rendered images that they use when the characters talk. I hope there's actually some really good ones. I really hope there's some good ones. Because I do like a lot of the rendered images that they use when the characters talk.
Before creation. Let's go!
Select your Goku!
I am a warrior, pure of heart.
Select stage!
I am a warrior, pure of heart. I am not like a ruthless Saiyan.
Be a great fight!
I am not a ruthless, heartless killer Saiyan. I am a warrior with pure of heart.
Now then. Well then, whenever you're ready.
And I guess it would make sense that Mimic is a citizen of that town, because Risky's Revenge makes it very clear that people have seen him, like, because he's a relic hunter, because he's gone to Scattletown and he's shown the citizens there all of the stuff he collects, you know, because he's a relic hunter and all that. Not done yet.
Very impressive. I might even say you're a rare genius.
Getting a perfect with Lord Beerus makes absolute sense, because he barely gets hit.
What a fascinating fellow.
Beerus! Win!
Oh, this fighting has made me hungry. Please, what's for dinner?
What's for dinner? There are many boss. There's these mini boss like enemies in Risky Revenge who had one of their attacks completely changed. I see. Precaspi Blue updated Mario Party. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, this fighting is making me hungry. Please tell me.
Select your fighter!
And you wonder why my streams lag behind, because every time I try to have it catch up, it just freezes for a few seconds. The new attack reminds me of Wario in Smash Brothers. He eats and chews on Shantae, but his original attack would have him grab Shantae and repeatedly spank her. Repeatedly spank her. I don't want to sound creepy, but that sounds kind of hot. I don't want to sound like a disgusting creep or anything, but that kind of sounds hot. Just constantly spanking somebody. Don't take that out of context, please. Alright, don't clip it, please. Oh no, now I'm gonna start a Patrick out of context channel. I'm going to be joining the list of out of context channels.
Frieza! Select your fighter. Bardock.
Ready.
Select stage. Space. Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble.
You never learn, do you?
You'll never learn, do you? Something like you do, Frieza?
Frieza, you're gonna pay.
It's all or nothing. Fight it out.
Prepare yourself. We'll end you. Prepare yourself.
Nice try.
We'll end you. You'll regret this.
Oh wow, okay. Eat.
Well, you when this entire planet to die. Guess I'll give you a
Is that all you got?
Hello there.
Ah, bugger. Well, I'm not gonna get the thing now.
A half-hearted effort will result in a quick death.
Frieza! Win!
Now, start begging for your life. Not
Stop begging for your life. Not that I listen. Oh yeah, you totally wouldn't, Frieza.
guess I'll give you a We'll end you.
There we go. That was more like it.
This will change everything. Both my fate and
Yours.
yours. This is the end of the line.
To be completely honest, if Frieza fought Bardock in his final form, all Frieza would have to do is just tap Bardock on the forehead, and Bardock would get knocked out.
Select your fighter.
Because compared to his first form, yeah, to me that just doesn't make sense. Because Bardock never saw Frieza in any of his other forms.
I'm gonna beat you down.
But this is a video game after all we're talking about.
Select your Frieza.
My power level is 500.
Select stage. Space.
And yes, there is one in the opposite way. Yeah, Carmen didn't turn, although I wouldn't mind a heel, Carmen. I don't think she's ready to be a heel yet. They've got enough heels as it is. One thing I get very sick of is how WWE just goes overboard with turning people face and heel, and then all of a sudden they have like one of too many. So.
It's pathetic. I, the one to avenge them. Me. I'm going to defeat you. This will change everything. Okay, maybe I went too far.
And Toro, Fasha, and all those other guys that Bardock, in Bardock's crew, were all avenged. Bardock goes to Earth, brings his son back, and they all live on planet Vegeta. So so the story of Dragon Ball would never ever happen. Good job, Bardock.
I used a time machine to come back from 20 years and select your fighter.
Listen, well.
Select the stage. West City.
I don't need to listen well, Zamasu.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble.
Frieza, that power level isn't impressive compared to Cell, Boo, and Beerus. Well, Golden Frieza is definitely stronger than Cell and Boo at this point. Frieza is definitely far stronger than Cell and Boo up to this point. He's definitely not at the level of Beerus yet. But he's definitely stronger than Boo and Cell up by this point. If he's not, then that just shows you how weak the Golden Frieza form actually truly is.
I am immortal!
It's time! Zamasu's finished! He won't lose to someone who believes in nothing but himself!
Impossible! This cannot be!
Oh, and he just gets sliced in half.
Thank you, everyone. Trunks! Win! That's all for now. Thanks, everyone.
A good character that saved the Dragon Ball Super, but ultimately quite the most annoying villain. The Goku, Black, and Zamasu stuff really did bring Dragon Ball Super. It really made Dragon Ball Super good, but man, Zamasu was annoying. But hey, he did his job. He did his job as a villain. Hey, okay. Next.
Let's go! Frieza! What an unexpected thrill! Select your fighter!
I seek that which lies beyond.
Select stage!
That you wish had that immortality now, huh? Well, funny thing is, Goku Black didn't want it. Funny thing is, Goku Black didn't want immortality. He was happy with how strong he was. He was happy with how strong he was. He let his Saiyan, he let the Saiyan instincts cloud his judgment.
Come on, Jiren! Fight me!
Why, Goku? I am curious. Why seek even greater power?
Are you ready? Let's go! This power! Not done yet!
Because he's a Saiyan, I guess. Saiyans just want to climb higher and higher. He wants to be the strongest fighter in all the universes.
I'm not impressed.
Ooh. And boom. Why have you got scratch marks, Frieza? You did nothing throughout that whole fight.
This is trust. The power of Universe 7.
Man, you're tough, Jiren. See you around.
Frieza in the background there.
Very well. But I will win next time we meet, Goku.
Goku! Win! Woo! That was a close one. You're pretty good.
Yeah, it was a close one. No, Jiren, it's the power of your twin universe. Don't be ridiculous. So I'll just also show my favorite one. I love how when Risky is disguised as a half genie in the first Shantae game, she tells Shantae she should get a boob cut because it looks cute, because it'll look cute on her. Yeah, I did see that line. I was just like, okay.
Are you ready?
I was like, okay, a little too far.
Over here. All right. This way. All right. How's this? All right.
Now you're talking. What? I'm not done yet. Kiss your ass goodbye.
Da 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 dun 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 dun. What's funny is Shantae says she'll think about it, so if Risky never revealed herself, Shantae could have actually done it. Yeah.
Goku! Win! Huh? You're finished already? It was just getting started.
Universe 11's twin universe is Universe 2. Yeah, I know. You know, now that I think about it more, there could have been a few other dramatic endings they could have gone with. They could have had one with, obviously, Vegeta and Cell, where Vegeta fires the final flash. That's obviously one of them. What others could have they done? Like, I know Janemba has one with Gogeta. And I know that Vegeta and the other locked Roshi has one. It kind of surprises me that Cooler and Goku from the movie. Yep, definitely. Cool. And I know that version of Broly has one with Goku.
Goku! Alright! Select your fighter! Can't move! Select stage! Land of the Kais!
It's weird that baby Vegeta and GT Goku don't have one. Yeah, GT Goku and Baby. Yeah, that's very weird that they don't have one. I find that weird they don't have one. Because you think they would have.
You're so calm, it's almost scary.
Yeah, that is kind of scary to think about. That Shantae could have actually gone through. If only Raditz was here for the special beam cannon finish. Yeah, absolutely. Like if Raditz was in this game, we would have gotten the special beam cannon and fire ending.
Everyone, I need you all to lend me your energy.
Why don't you take this?
You're really good. See ya.
I completely forgot this one was even a thing.
I hope you're reborn as someone good this time.
Goku! Win!
I almost forgot this one was even in the game.
You're pretty good.
And Kid Buu gets reintroduced as Oob.
Select your fighter!
Do 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 do.
I am a warrior. You're a part.
There's actually something else that's actually interesting, and I kind of wish they did more of these. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is.
Planet Namek!
Like special intro cutscenes, for example. Like there were only about 2 or 3 of them, and I think they could have done more. I think these could have also been good special opening cutscenes. Like if you use Goku and Frieza on Namek.
No, don't, Frieza! Go!
The wrong outfit!
How dare you! Hey, you'll pay for this! What? Curse you! Now I'm mad! Frieza!
Are you ready? Fight it out!
Yeah, they should have definitely done more of these. There's only like 3 of them in this, there's only like 3 of them in this game.
Right. That won't do.
That's all you gotta say after raging out that your friend got killed?
Select your fighter.
And then there's this one.
Select your fighter.
Perhaps you will be.
Select the stage.
If you choose the Cell Games Arena.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble. 2K25 would have been the perfect game to actually do one, since you can actually have intergender. But oh well.
It is not a crime to fight for a just cause. Let the anger built up inside you flow freely. Please protect the plants, the animals, protect this world I love.
You've prattled on long enough, you miserable failure. It's changing.
I will stop you.
It's all or nothing.
You will suffer.
Saw that one.
You will suffer. Damn you.
Jeez, that was easy.
You're finished.
Gohan, win.
Don't worry. I've still got more in me.
I'm not surprised, Gohan. You bet you won without even trying.
Select your fighter.
And then the other one is with
Select the stage.
Krillin. I can't. Oh god! Since there's two versions of this, I don't even know which one will be the correct one. Because Krillin has a unique one where he defeats all the Cybermen. He has a unique one where he destroys all the Cybermen. Yep, here it is.
Time to show you how hard I've been training. Why you?
It looks like I missed one. Are you ready?
I'm not through with you yet.
Try this one.
Go down. Let's go.
Ouch! Okay. Okay.
Like that. Out of here. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Nappa, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I still got it. Win. I may not look like much, but I've seen a lot, so you better not underestimate me.
Now imagine if that did happen in the actual actual show. Man, Vegeta would be spitting his chips. You're a disgrace to our race, losing to a bald-headed Earthling. Krillin wins the Battle of the Baldies. He wins the Battle of the Crone Domes. Yeah, so they're the only unique introduction ones, which is kind of a shame because it feels like they could have done a bit more. They could have done a whole lot more. Yeah, there's unique dialogue. Yeah, you can get unique dialogues if you choose certain characters. But I think those introductions that I showed you are actually really cool, and I think they should have done a bit more.
My time skip is unbeatable.
Sure it is, buddy.
Select your fighter.
The thing that will send you to your grave is Super Saiyan Blue.
Select stage. World Tournament Arena.
The thing that'll send you to your grave.
Battle's about to start. Good luck.
I really hate when all these games just keep calling Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Like, please, stop calling it that. Like, they even call it that in Sparking Zero. Come on. Can we just accept the name Super Saiyan Blue?
Have you picked a strategy?
I'm going to get some payback for last time.
Ready?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give you a 3.
Oh, ouch. Nice little combo.
Now you understand. Surrender.
Win.
I avoided your vitals, but you won't be waking up soon.
Select your fighter.
Guess I'll go give my regards to the little guys.
I'll send my regards. Sorry, only...
Select your fighter.
Sorry, someone else already does that.
To show you how hard I've been training.
I love how Nappa is wearing Raditz's Saiyan armor.
The outcome of this fight
One of the colors is Nappa's. Is like Raditz's outfit. So funny.
This time I'll kill you myself. Not gonna let pride or anything get in my way this time. I'm taking you down with everything I've got.
Are you ready?
We'll see about that.
Out of the way! Bang! I saw that coming! Spirit ball!
Wolfang Fist and a Spirit Ball to boot.
It's on now! Not going anywhere! Let's go! Taste of my wrath! Don't toy with me! That's my way of saying hello! Whoa, don't go dying on me yet! I want to play some more!
Nappa. Win.
A long line of elite warriors! I'm not gonna let you talk smack about me!
I forgot they have a unique one.
Don't toy with me!
Oh, okay. I think I remember hearing about this game that a lot of people said that Yamcha was one of the worst characters to fight because they think he's annoying. His fighting style is annoying.
What? You pathetic little rut. You can't even overpower someone like him.
Nappa! Win!
But you said you were gonna kill him yourself.
Power level like that, you're way out of your league.
But you said you were gonna but you said you wanted to kill him yourself. Okay, Nappa. Here's a good question for everybody. How would a Shantae game like this would work? Like just like a pure base fighter like this. Like how would that work? Like obviously there wouldn't be a lot of characters, obviously, for starters. There obviously really wouldn't be a lot of characters for starters. Alright, man. Alright, Mayo Man. Take care of yourself. I think it could be interesting, though. I can't see it really working well.
I look forward to gathering more combat data.
Select your fighter!
Due to the limited of characters that due to the character limit, but hey. Da 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 da.
This is what it looks like to go beyond a Super Saiyan God.
Imagine dialogue between 21 and Cell. I kind of wish there was. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish there was, because I think there could have been some. There could have been some good dialogue between them. Actually, wait, I think there is. I think Cell acknowledges her as an android.
Brace yourself for the coming battle!
Witness the results of my research.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think they do have dialogue between each other.
Let's both do our best.
I think 21 just says, if I can't control you, I'll just destroy you. And then sometimes Cell will acknowledge her as an android. So yeah, I think there is dialogue between them, actually. You're pretty strong.
This is what happens when you get in my way.
Android 21! Win!
What a conundrum. How many times will we have to go through these tiresome fights?
That's Goku for you, Android 21. Goku does like tiresome fights that go on and on and on.
Once had a family I deeply cared about.
Select your fighter!
This should.
Select stage!
This should kill some time. Lol 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 lol.
This should be a great fight!
You destroyed my son, now I destroy Jero's greatest creation.
The Saiyan cells inside your body. They're itching for combat, aren't they?
I was hoping for a diversion.
It's all or nothing!
Oh? What? Is that a...
You were hoping for a diversion. Well, you thought wrong, Cell.
Are you ready for this? Gotcha now!
Damn you.
time you get in my way. I won't lose. I can't.
You know, speaking of Cell, I saw this video from a guy. He did like a what if scenario on what if Cell was born after Dragon Ball Super, and it was actually quite interesting. Basically, the only way that would have made sense in the Dragon Ball timeline, the only way that would have worked, because I know some of you be thinking, well, that doesn't work in the Dragon Ball timeline, how in the world can that make sense? There actually is a way to make it make sense. There is a way to make it make sense. And here's how I can explain it for those that think that doesn't work at all. There is a way to have it happen in the timeline. Now remember, when Cell comes from the future, he tells them how he's created. He tells Piccolo and the others that he was created from Dr. Gero's computer back at the laboratory. And then Piccolo acknowledges that they destroyed Dr. Gero's lab, so he should be dead. But then Cell tells them, oh, but there's a bunker below the laboratory, so I'm hidden away in a bunker below the laboratory. So, if Cell never told them where he was hidden, there's a good chance in the main timeline Cell could have gone undetected. Because remember, Trunks and Krillin go to the hidden lab underground in the bunker below the lab, and then they find Cell there, and then they destroy him when he's still in his little larval tank. So if Cell never told them where he was hidden, they could have gone through the whole Cell arc, and I think Cell even said it took 20 years for him to be born. So what's 20 years? So if you fast forward after Gohan defeats Cell, that is a 7-year time skip. That's a 7-year time skip. And then the whole Buu arc is a 10-year time skip. So that's 17 years already. That's already 17 years gone by. So by that logic, that would mean Cell would already have gotten the cells of Super Saiyan 2, Majin Buu, possibly the Supreme Kai, because Supreme Kai would have been on the planet, gotten the Saiyan cells of Super Saiyan 3, and also possibly would have also gotten the cells of Vegito and Super Buu through absorbing Gotenks and Gohan. Maybe. That's a bit of a stretch, maybe. That's a bit of a stretch, but But Vegito, yes. And then you get Daima, since that... Could Cell's body have handled God-like cells? Though that's what some people think. His body could handle it. So then you could have something like this then happen. So then after that, then there's a 10-year gap after Majin Buu's defeat. So then you get Daima. So here's the thing. I think with Daima, here's the thing. They're on another world. They're in the demon realm. They're in the demon realm throughout that entire arc. So it's difficult to say maybe a spiral bot follows Goku and them to the demon realm, and then you could probably say maybe a spiral bot follows them to the demon realm, and then maybe they could learn about, and then maybe Cell's body could get the Super Saiyan 4 cells, the cells of King Goma and all those other characters. And then in Super, you could also say Cell's spiral bot would have caught Beerus and Whis. Could have caught Beerus and Whis, and I don't think they would have gotten Jiren. The only way they would have gotten Jiren is if the spiral bot like if a Spiral Bot clinches onto one of the heroes and then it goes into outer space with Goku and the others into that dimension with the Tournament of Power. So I don't think they would have gotten Jiren. And also, I don't think Beerus is that stupid. Also, I don't think Beerus and Whis would be that entirely stupid. How is a robot gonna catch Beerus? He would just destroy it. And yeah, to your point, that's what I was just about to bring up. I don't think Beerus would be that stupid to notice a tiny little robot bug following him around. I'm pretty sure Beerus ain't that stupid to just allow a tiny robot thing spy on him and follow him. I'm pretty sure, being a god, he would have some kind of power to like sense that something is following him, and then he would just destroy it. So some people seem to think, oh, if the Spiral Bot goes undetected the entire time, then Cell could get Beerus's cells and Golden Frieza's cells and all them. I'm like, yeah, but as you said, if the Spiral Bot can go undetected, I don't think Beerus and Whis are going to be that stupid to not notice some tiny little bug flying around trying to spy on them and learn more about and try to get details in their cells to pass it down to Cell and make Cell super mega ultra powerful. So I think Beerus and Whis would probably just notice it somewhere and then they'll just destroy it. So yeah, some guy just flat out says like, oh, if this Spiral Bot can go undetected the entire time and catch everything, then by the time Cell is born, he would have the power, he would know about Ultra Instinct. Beerus would probably also think it was from Universe 3. Yeah, and that too. So the guy basically thinks like, oh, if that Spiral Bot can go undetected the entire time through Dragon Ball Super, then by the time Cell is born, he would have powers like Ultra Instinct. He would know about powers like Super Saiyan God and Ultra Instinct, and he'd have Beerus's cells, he'd have Jiren's cells and all them. He would have all the cells. But do you want to know whose cells he won't have? He won't have Zamasu and Goku Black's because they went to a different future. They went to a different timeline. So Cell won't have their cells. The only way he probably could is if the only way Cell would have gotten Goku Black's cells is during that tiny cutscene. There's like a tiny scene in the show where Goku Black appears in the main timeline and he has like a quick sparring match with Goku before he goes back to the future. He has to learn though, can Cell's body handle all that power? That is also a good point. Like, could Cell's body handle all that incredible, immense power that he's been given? But some people seem to think he can. Some people seem to think Cell can handle it. So just imagine Cell in his imperfect form knowing things like Ultra Instinct and knowing stuff like Ultra Instinct and the powers of Beerus and Jiren and all that. And then he absorbs the androids and then he becomes perfect. He would be absolutely unbeatable. He would probably become the most unbeatable villain of all time. They would probably literally have to call in Jiren to come in and help him out, you know. But yeah, you definitely got a point there. That could Cell's body handle stuff like Ultra Instinct and Super Saiyan God Ki and all that, and God Ki and all the immense power from all these other fighters. But just thinking about it just makes me just thinking about it just makes me go, my oh my, if my oh my, Cell would probably become the most powerful villain in the entire world. Would be, well, not just the world, but probably the most powerful villain across all 12 universes if he was able to stay underground that long. I think it was said once that at one point Boo was stronger than Beerus, but I wonder how that is possible. Well, Beerus beats him up pretty easily, so I don't buy that. Unless they're trying to say Super Boo or Kid Boo. There is one person Cell wouldn't be stronger than, the Zenos. That's also true. That is also true. Beerus beats up Majin Buu pretty easily, so I don't know how that would be possible. Unless they're trying to say Super Boo or Kid Boo are stronger than Beerus, but even then I think that's a bit of a stretch. Like, Beerus is a god. Like Beerus is a god. To be stronger than Beerus, you have to be like god level. You would have to be like god level to be stronger than Beerus, and I don't think Majin Buu is god level. I don't think he was really god level. So yeah, I thought it was the topic itself is interesting, but overall, like, to me, it's like, look, the potential sounds fine. Like, the potential sounds cool. Like, it sounds cool, but at the same time, it also wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, do you think Cell's body could even handle all that power? Like, also, wouldn't all that power make him born much, but would probably, like, who's to say all that power could cause his tank to overflow and his body just explodes from all that power while he's still in his larval tank? Like, I don't think Dr. Gero would create his robots I don't think Dr. Gero is that smart enough to create his robots to know about God Ki and Super Saiyan God and Ultra Instinct, you know? Beerus. I don't think he's that smart to make his spiral bots way stronger than all of that. And again, remember, 19 didn't know about Super Saiyan. Yeah, they didn't know about Super Saiyan. So I highly doubt Dr. Gero would know about Ultra Instinct and God Ki and Beerus. So it's either Cell would be born I feel like Cell, if he did still exist, he would probably have like Majin Buu cells. I could see him probably being a bit like Android 21, where like he has like some kind of Buu-like form, maybe. But other than that, I don't really know. But other than that, I very doubt he and his entire Spiral Bots would know about God Key and Ultra Instinct and Lord Beerus and all that stuff. And angels. So... like, you would really be stretching it. Like Dr. Gero would have to be some kind of genius. He would have to be like this. He would have to be like the greatest genius of all time to know about all this stuff. But he didn't. Some people even think, oh, he'd have Cell Max's cells and even Gohan Beast. I'm like, why would he want the cells of Cell Max? You know, like why would he want the... like, why would he want cells of someone that was basically a carbon copy of him? Like, if Cell saw Cell Max, he would literally be insulted by it. He would literally be insulted that someone would try to copy him. I think there's even dialogue. I think there's even like unique dialogue that he has with Cell Max in Sparking Zero. I think he calls him a pile of trash. I don't know. But yeah, I think Cell would literally find Cell Max like a giant insult. Man, if this game did not... man, if this game just showed the cutscenes in the story mode for this game, I literally would play the story mode. I would literally play this game's story mode if the cutscenes showed. Because here's the thing, if I go to the story mode, like, obviously you can see all of it here. But if I was to start it... but if I was to, like, start arc completion 91%, wow. Because if I was to start it up, they wouldn't, because they wouldn't show the cutscenes. Hard mode. You found Vegeta, but that ultimately means you've also found Frieza and his goons. I'll just choose a chapter, for example. See, all of it is fine now. Like, it's all fine now. Or maybe this is how it's all fine now, but as soon as I get to a cutscene... it should get rid of it. It'll set everything up. Like, everything is fine now, but as soon as a cutscene plays, so as soon as I get to Android 21, feel bad for Kylie Ray, winless on Evolve. Why? Why? Come on, Triple H. I mean, whoever is running Evolve, like, seriously. Like, why have these ID... like, why why? What? You got these WWE ID people on losing streaks? That doesn't work for me, brother. I'd be having them go over. Well, it's good she's won a match, but still. Well, it's good that she's won a match, but still, but the WID people shouldn't be jobbers and going on losing streaks. Oh yeah! Everything will be fine now, but as soon as a cutscene plays, that's when things are going to be different. That's when it's going to change. So probably by the time I get to Android 21. So oh god. Thanks. Okay. So by the time I get to Android 21, you will see what I mean.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble.
I know I've been saying her name is Zyda, but I think they say her name is Zeta. Like how I say Pendelope Ford, but they say it's but AEW pronounce it as Paloppy Ford. And I'm just like, Paloppy? That's weird. It's weird, like the way. It's weird spelling. It's weird spelling. Or I should say pronunciations, I should say. Wow! One without getting hit. That's actually really impressive. You're getting picked up. Cool. It's like to know your thoughts on this. I don't like Veni Project. I think they are lame. The only member I like. To be fair, I don't watch Evolve, so I can't really give an opinion. But yeah, Zyda Steel definitely has potential. The other guys from the clips I've seen do look kind of lame. The other guys that is why I say women's wrestling is the only thing I really care about. It's not because it's women and they're attractive or whatever. I just think the women just have more personalities. Oh, damn it. I just think the women have more personality than some of the guys. Swipe right are a bunch of poofters. Bunch of flogs. They're a bunch of flogs. And Evolve doesn't even have their own title belts. So what? So and Evolve don't even have their own title belts. You know what I mean? Like, what are they fighting for? Like, I know they said Evolve was created to get people ready for NXT. But if here's the thing. NXT is developmental. NXT is developmental, correct? That's what I've always been told. Oh, wow. I've always been told NXT is developmental. But NXT is developmental before developmental. So what is Evolve supposed to be? Is like Evolve like the lower level of developmental before you get up to major level developmental? Like, if you want a developmental system, just leave it as NXT. Like, are they trying to make NXT a third brand? Are they trying to move NXT on from being the developmental system? They want to try and make it be like a brand? Is that what they're trying to do? Are they trying to be like, look, NXT is not a developmental anymore. It's now a brand. It's now treated equally to Raw and SmackDown. So therefore, Evolve is now the new developmental system. Steve Turner, the Prime Minister of Evolve, is making an announcement this week. I believe it's the championship. Alright, so now, what I've been telling you about the cutscenes, it should not show this cutscene. Gameplay recording paused because you entered block screen. And now you... And there you go. Now you can't see the cutscene. So there's a cutscene going on and you guys can't see it. I don't... See, there's a cutscene currently going on right now and you guys cannot see it. I do not know why. So, I don't know why. And as soon as I skip the cutscene, another one will play, right? Yep, another cutscene's playing out. And we skip it again. Karen Cross loses to Dragon Lee. And now... Yep, and now you guys see it again. Yes, I know about that, and it's stupid. It's stupid. So you guys see what I mean now.
Are you ready?
So I hope you guys now understand what I'm talking about why I can't play, why I cannot do the story mode on stream, because every time they play the cutscenes, which is important to the story, for some reason my stream gets blocked from playing it. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I think you guys now see what I mean. Because trust me, I would play the story mode of this if I was not. If I was able to show the cutscenes. I do not know why it blocks the cutscenes. I don't know why. I wish I would know. I wish I knew the answer. I know Dragon Lee lost his speed title to Chad Gable. What a joke. What a joke. Of all the... Maybe for copyright. Probably. Like, what a damn joke. Like, what a damn joke. For us to wait for Chad Gable... And yes, I'm not being fooled. El Grande Americano is Chad Gable. WWE is not fooling me. WWE may fool everybody else. They may fool other idiots online, but they don't fool me. Like, the fact that Chad Gable's first singles title is that garbage speed shit really makes me want to vomit. It literally makes me vomit. Like, instead of it being the Intercontinental Championship or the United States Championship, here you go, we'll give you a title that doesn't exist. You will appear on TV and you will never see the title on TV. Don't go ask Andrade and Candice LeRae. Go ask Sol Ruka. Do you see them carrying around that belt on TV? Absolutely not. Karrion lost to Dragon Lee on main event and people freak out. Well, hey, Karrion Kross Soul doesn't appear with the Speed title. That's what I mean. Like, everyone that has won the Speed title, everyone that has won it never appears with it. Like, why make these belts a thing if no one's allowed to appear with them? If people were allowed, if people appeared with the damn belt on TV, I wouldn't be as angry about it. I wouldn't be as angry about it if they were allowed to appear on TV with them. If they appeared on TV with the belt on them, then it wouldn't be that major of a problem. But the fact that they win a title that just that doesn't exist, that they don't come out with on TV, like, what's the point? That's like having John Cena win the WWE Championship, but you don't have him, but he appears on TV and he doesn't have the title with him. Like, what? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Patrick, the division is called Speed. Monday Night Raw isn't called Monday Night Speed or Friday Night Speed. Monday Night Raw and SmackDown aren't called Speed. It's still WWE though. It's still under the WWE banner. To me, that is why I hate the Speed titles. It's why I hate them. They shouldn't exist. Of all the titles that should be thrown in the trash, it should be the Speed belts. Like, those are the only belts that should be thrown in the trash. If the wrestlers aren't allowed, if the wrestlers can't appear with them on TV, then get rid of them. But also, Karrion Kross says he doesn't care if he's on Main Event. I remember Karrion Kross at one point saying on Twitter, because fans were complaining that he's on Main Event, he literally said he doesn't care. He literally says that it doesn't bother him if he's on Main Event. So the Karrion Kross, he doesn't care. He doesn't care if he's appearing on Main Event. So people shouldn't be mad. He doesn't care if he's wrestling on there or not. He clearly doesn't care if he is. But yet he's the one that goes on friggin' the post-show after WrestleMania telling everybody not to be good soldiers. This is what happens when you're a good soldier. Oh, you get released. But yeah, sure. Be a yes man and be okay with appearing on Main Event. But yet you're going to be a yes man and say, yeah, I'll appear on Main Event, but then I'll complain about not being used. But I'll also complain about not being used and how being a good soldier leads to your release and how being a good soldier gets your times cut. Like, why have him, of all people, say that when he's just a yes man for Triple H? He literally does everything Triple H tells him without complaint. So I think he, of all people, shouldn't have been the one to go on that post show to talk about what happens if you're a good soldier. Well, what he said is true, but still. And also, here's another thing. I wish people would... People are so darn sensitive. Like, if the wrestling fan base weren't so darn sensitive... If wrestling fans weren't so darn sensitive, like, you can... Like, literal jokes don't even matter anymore. Like, literally a fan got pissed off at Indy Hartwell for not liking the movie Sinner. Like, how old are you? Like, I genuinely want to know, how old are you people? Like, oh, someone doesn't like a movie you like. So what? So freaking what? What is that? What is there to complain? What is there to go online and friggin' rant about it? Oh, how dare Indy Hartwell not like a certain movie? Grow the freaking hell up! You're acting like a bunch of 4-year-olds! Christ! So what if she doesn't like a movie? Who cares? Literally! If I gave you something that I like, imagine if I told you to watch something that I like. One of my favorite Pokemon movies. One of my favorite Pokemon movies is Pokemon Ranger: The Temple of the Sea. If I gave you that movie and I told you, hey, this is one of my favorite Pokemon movies, I want you to watch it. I like it. And then you watch it, and then you come back to me and you tell me, oh, I don't really like it. It's alright, but I don't really like it. Everyone has different tastes. Understand, we all have different tastes in this world. If everybody liked everything, I'll get to the Becky thing in a minute. But if we as human beings liked absolutely everything, it would be a boring world. We would be living in a boring world if everybody loved everything. Nothing negative, nothing bad. We loved absolutely everything. It would be a boring world. Understand, people have different tastes and different likes and dislikes. Who the hell cares if Indy Hartwell didn't like one movie? Seriously. These people get so mad over the stupidest of things. It's not that big of a deal. If you like the movie, great. Just because she doesn't like it doesn't mean you can be angry about it. Christ! I hate... This is why I hate this community. They get so sensitive over the smallest of things. Something so simple as not even liking a movie can trigger people. Grow up! Seriously. I swear, I hope Indy Hartwell feels that way. She should be like, oh my god, guys, grow up. Just because I don't like a movie, just because I don't like something you like, doesn't mean you can be all angry about it. Like, seriously, everyone has different tastes. And some people try to justify it as, well, she's Australian, of course she wouldn't like it. It doesn't matter if she's Australian. I literally have seen some people say, oh, she doesn't like it because she's Australian. Who cares if she's Australian? What, you think if she was American, she would like the movie? She just doesn't like the movie. It shouldn't matter what country she's from. Also, Becky in character makes a joke about Mercedes and then everyone goes off. As I said, man, people can't take jokes. Because Becky said, oh, one of her best friends makes you pay $100 just to send her a text message. Wow, who cares? What? Wow. Ha ha ha, just laugh. such a funny joke. She's just joking around. She's just joking around and just having fun. She's in character, being a heel, making fun of Bayley for paying $100 just to speak to her best friend, and yet you'd rather get offended by that? I can already guarantee you, Mercedes, if she saw that segment, I guarantee you she probably just laughed her ass off. Probably thought it was funny. She probably just laughed and thought that was funny. Oh, good one. Good one, Rebecca. Oh, you really got me there. Oh, that was funny. That was great. Keep that up. That's all Mercedes would be doing. She'd just be laughing and clapping and she would just be laughing it off. She'd just be laughing it off and heading to her, laughing it off and just ignoring it. That's all she would do. But no, friggin' people on the internet get sensitive. Triggered. They get all triggered and sensitive because, oh, they made a joke about something that I like. And you wonder why people call the wrestling community. And these are the, and you wonder why people call the wrestling community one of the worst fan bases to be a part of. Because people get sensitive over the smallest of things. Remember, it's the same fan base that wanted Alexa released during those recent releases. Alexa's never gonna get released. She makes WWE money. She makes WWE money with that Lily doll. She makes them a lot of money. If she's putting dollar signs in their pockets, they're not cutting her. They're not gonna be cutting her. If she's putting dollar signs in their pockets, she's not gonna let them go. They're not gonna let her go. Tom Colohue even said himself, Alexa makes them a lot of merch money. So therefore, she's immune from being released because she makes them merch money. She makes them a lot of money with merchandise. She can literally sit at home and just take all the money. She can literally sit at home selling the dolls online. She can literally sell those dolls, and people will buy them, and she'll get money for it. Like, seriously, it's not that hard to understand. She's not going to get released because of the fact she makes WWE money through merchandise sales. And I kind of wish the Mercedes fans move on from their hatred with Alexa Bliss, because Alexa and Mercedes have moved on. Yeah, they had their problems. Yeah, they had their problems and their disagreements, but they moved on. They've moved on. They've moved on. They've grown up. They're grown adults. They were grown adults. Bayley sat them down like grown adults to talk things out, shake hands, apologize, shake hands, and move on. Like literally. Like when Mercedes was still there, Bayley literally sat the two of them down during the global pandemic to have them sort out their issues. To have them sort out their issues, and so then they could shake hands, apologize, and move on and just be professional with each other. They aren't even in the same company anymore. Yeah, I know. It's not like Alexa or Mercedes have taken jabs at each other. But I'm just saying, they've moved on. The two of them have moved on. They've patched up their issues. They've moved on. But it just shows you that fans don't move on from anything. Even if the wrestlers move on from those issues, the wrestling fans themselves aren't going to move on from those issues. They may have moved on, but we haven't. Friggin' you're childish. Serious. It's just a bunch of childish nonsense. Thanks, Isabel. I appreciate it. Well, I'm going to be wrapping this stream up now anyway, since I've got nothing else to do. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.